Is it bad to go into business with your friends? I'd argue that it's not. Everybody always says, "Don't go into business with your friends. Don't do business with your friends." Well, hi, Swirl. Hey, back there, D's. hey, everybody, a part of the Diamond Hand Media Group, and anybody who has got more involved on the team and everything we do. I do business with my friends, but it's because they're true friends. And we're the true versions of ourselves. And we really know each other. And when we fuck up, we're not afraid to call each other on the carpet and say, "Here's where you're messing up, bub. Try it this way." And we know it's not in malice. We know it's not trying to hurt us. We know it's trying to push us forward. But if you have acquaintances, you think they're your friends, but then you say, "Hey, man, we gotta get to business, bro. What the fuck? Let's go, dog. We gotta make this happen. Come on, what's up?" And they get their feelings hurt because you get a little hot. You get a little, "Hey, let's go. Come on, we gotta get to work." It's just business, baby. They're not your friends anyway. They're not your business partners anyway. You didn't need to work with them anyway. If they can't handle the heat, tell them to get the fuck out the kitchen. We don't need you around anyway, baby. You could, hey, like Motion says, you couldn't handle a souffle line on a Saturday night. Get out of my kitchen, man. I don't need you around here, baby. Get the fuck from around me, huh? Come on, one time.
Man, Motion's right about that too. And I say the same thing. A lot of people act like, "Hey, how do you do that? How do you do this?" You know what? I do it because I believe in myself, and I don't say no to the things that are going to grow me, and I don't say yes to the things that are going to hurt me. I'm sorry. Yes, that's correct. I said that right. Please forgive me. I'm like, yeah. Hey, it's still early. Left, right. Yeah. But to that point, I literally have a pretty good compass when it comes to what I need to do. And I know when I'm over my head. But even when I'm over my head, I find a way. And that's why somebody said the other day, "Hey, when they give you lemons, you make lemon meringue pie." That's somebody that said that to me. They didn't say, "Hey, you make lemonade." They said, "You go way further than that." And I have in life, whether I was homeless, living in my car, gosh, you name it. I've had so much shit happen to me. I never gave up. And there was a lot of things I had to say yes to in order to get out of those areas. But at the same time, there was a lot of things I had to say no to that were pulling me back to those areas. And it's happened over and over and over again. And to that point, we wake up every single day destined for greatness, one way or another. I know where I'm going when I'm done. Cap knows where he's going. So at the end of the day, the greatness is coming. All we got to do is fulfill what we're doing right now every day. We got to step in the right path, do the right things, and make sure that we're bringing up everybody around us on a daily basis. Because you know what? I don't want to leave anybody behind. That's like I said this morning when I started the show. Hey, if you see somebody that's down today, why wouldn't you say, "Hey, how do you start your day?" Why wouldn't you start that conversation? What's wrong with that? "Oh, well, this, that. Hey, do me a favor. Even while you're getting ready or whatever, put this podcast on right now and just tell me how you feel at the end of the day. Just listen to one. I don't care which one. Just pick one and press play. Tell me how you feel at the end of the day, and let's talk about it later in the day. I promise you, I guarantee you they're going to get something out of it, and they might even appreciate it. Thank you for it, and you're going to feel better because you're not leaving anybody behind either."
150%, man. Holy smokes.
Most
What a way
powerful
to
thing you
start the
can do
show.
is select your friends wisely. That's right. Hey, and don't be afraid to cut
So,
them out your life when they're not, when they fail. I'm just telling you.
now that we're on this topic and you got a couple of minutes left, I really want to watch this video. I really want to watch this video now. I want to get your perspective on it. I saved one for tomorrow. There was one that I was going to bring today, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is Swirl One. I can't bring it today. I got a holy."
Better spin it, D's.
Bro,
Come
now that you
on,
talk
boy.
about this, we got to get okay. So, everybody, hang on tight. Hold on. We keep this proverbial show car drifting around the corners of change as we dive into the second segment of the day. It's time for your reaction refinery. I just could not help myself. You started going down the rabbit hole, and I said, "Oh my gosh, this is like what the fuck? This is perfect." So we're gonna start with the fourth clip. It was supposed to be the fourth clip today, but it is gonna be the first clip we watch. It is entitled "Band of Brothers," and it is from our good friend Bedros Keuilian. Who's to say? Who's to
ruin
know?
their lives is that they don't. Thing number 7 that men do to ruin their lives is that they don't keep a brotherhood of like-minded men around them. They don't have a band of brothers. They are not part of a tribe. The thing that men do that really ruins their life is that they live like an island. You act like a lone wolf. You are not meant to be a lone wolf. You are not meant to be an island. You are meant to find like-minded dudes who share your core values. Because if you're like, dude, these are my core values, these are my non-negotiables, this is how I roll in life. I'm an extreme, unreasonable, impatient motherfucker that wants to make a lot of money, be fit and jacked, be self-actualized and self-disciplined, and do a lot of good for humanity. And I find other dudes like that to connect with. That's my tribe. That's my band of brothers. That is the brotherhood that I belong to.
Bro, I can't even tell you. Massive, massive, real talk right there. So it's something no matter what I've tried to do in my entire life, somebody has always said, hey, get with people that know better than you. Find a mentor, find somebody who can teach you that knows more than you do, right? All of that goes along with the band of brothers. And what I'll say is, there's people everywhere where I've had groups of people throughout all the different cities I've lived, but you know who stayed with me? Those like-minded people, the band of brothers. I've got a guy named Sev that lives out of Cleveland. One of the best dudes ever. As a matter of fact, he's a great tattoo artist. He actually tattooed MGK's back. So if you know MGK and you got the big back piece, he did that piece. Well, he did my back too. So the guy's amazing. But let me tell you something. I literally watched him change his whole life in 5-6 years, from being just a tattoo artist to owning the actual shop. You know what he told me one day, and it was probably 2 or 3 years ago. He said to me, and I wasn't even living there. He was talking to me on the phone. He says, hey, I appreciate you, man. You're one of my best friends. And I'll tell you this. And you wouldn't expect this. This is a really, really big, menacing black dude, man. I'm telling you, just a really got face tats. And I mean, he's just a big, burly dude. You wouldn't think that me and him are homeboys. Like, you know what I mean? But we're down. And he said, hey, I just got to say, I appreciate the inspiration. He goes, because I saw what you were doing. And I remember saying to myself, hey, if Swirl could do it, why can't I? And now let me tell you, this guy's talking about buying an S7, just bought a house. When I first met him, he was driving an old ragged truck. I mean, I'm just telling you, the people that are around you that become your band of brothers don't mind you saying no to things. Don't mind you spending more time at work. Don't mind you doing all that kind of stuff, because you know what? They know they are going to reap the benefits of having that strong person around them. There's a lot of people around you that won't do those same things, and they're looking for the easy way out. And they're looking for the weekend to go drink and that kind of thing. I want people around me that know better. Hey, I want to learn music. Guess what? I need to have people around me who know music better than I do, right? Because I'm going to learn from them. How am I supposed to learn sitting here in my own? I only know what I know. I don't know what I don't know. And you know who knows that? Somebody like Capp, right? Somebody like Sev, right? Somebody like Malka. Those are the people that know what I need to know. So I need to keep them around, because if it's going to help my life, I've got to keep those people in my spots.
I knew that would trip a couple triggers.
Sorry, I'm fired up. That was a good one.
That's why I had to get into it. I knew it was going to trip some triggers with where you were at, dude. And it's just, I love what Bedros said. He talks about, man, I'm a high energy, passionate, fucking crazy motherfucker who wants to do great things and change the world and be a badass and lift heavy weights and be shredded. Fuck, hey, hello, that's me. And that's Swirl, and that's D's, and that's everybody that's a part of this right here. Point blank, that's our tribe. That is our band. Look how everybody has leveled themselves up physically. As soon as at the top, we just started saying, you know what, fuck it, we got to change. We got to make a move. We got to start taking this more seriously. And then everybody slowly down through the hierarchy of the company, it's just got bigger and better, faster and stronger. It has been amazing to see. And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm a lone wolf. I love to do things on my own. And here's the thing. I talk a lot with Swirl. I talk a lot with D's. I get a lot of perspective from people, but they can't fight my battles for me. They can't go on the battlefield for me. I got to go catch the flaming arrows. I got to crack them over my knee. I got to risk being pierced through. But guess what? When I get through that battle at the end of the day, I can go walk back to base camp, and I got a bunch of warriors saying, hey, motherfucker, how'd that fight go?
Man, you look pretty good. Here, let me get that out of you.
Hey, I saw you out there. Let me get that. Oh, shit. Okay, you be all right. Let's patch you up. You be all right, sweetheart.
All right, little alcohol on it.
You be okay. Look, hey, look, get the the maze. Who's to say? Who's to know? Hey, little grown-ups for you. Get the maze. It's amazing.
Oh, that's funny.